The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. I am your host, Justin Clark, joined as always by my beautiful co-host. Although, I was thinking this morning while I was getting ready, I swear I was thinking this. Should I call you the other host or co-host? Because
it's a little offensive.
We're together, so I don't. Is co-host the same?
We could get into whole like gender things, but we don't do that today.
Not here?
Yeah, no.
This is not the spot.
No, probably not.
What do you think, Philip? Is it co-host or other host?
Co-host. It is
Why? But why does he get to be the main host?
It's not.
That's
You're
just
both
not.
co-hosts.
The executive
Both of our
producer just
names
said
are on here.
Well, and welcome as always my beautiful co-host Makaila Nichols.
Whatever.
Makaila, how are you today?
Great.
You know my day job is I'm a lawyer, right?
Yeah, that's why you look like that, and I look like I'm, not.
You look like you worked out. You look skinny, but you also look tired. Did you work out today?
Yeah.
I can tell. You look great, but you just look tired.
I wish I could say the same about you.
That's not nice. That's a co-host move right there is what it was.
That was my bad, whatever.
I've been getting a lot of calls at the law firm lately for people wanting to sue their pool companies, all right? So what's happened with all these supply chain issues and really labor problems, a lot of pool companies have dug a hole and then left. And
That's
I thought it would be a very important show today to do the best pool companies in all of Central Florida because pools are not cheap, right?
Right.
They take a little bit of time, so you want to hire the right pool company. That's why we're doing the show for you today. A quick break. When we return, the best pool companies with me and my co-host in all of Central Florida.
Your debt does not have to control your life. You have the power to potentially lower or even eliminate your debt. I'm attorney Justin Clark. Call me now for a free consultation or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your financial life.
The Best of Central Florida, Makaila's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
It's hot here in Central Florida, so what do? We have to cool down in our pool, and the man right to my left is absolutely amazing. He is the king of pools, in my opinion. I am joined by Matt, founder, owner, contractor of Pristine Pools. Matt, this is your third time on the show, and you just keep getting better and better, not only being on camera, but your pools, I just keep being so blown away. And I literally walked into this house, and your customers, they were smiling ear to ear to have you back at their home. How does that feel?
Feels amazing.
I mean, literally your reviews, your recommendations, that's why people go to you. I mean, the clients here, that's why they chose you. Why is it that you find that people just love working with you so much?
I care. I'm dedicated. I have a relationship with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's like a love business relationship that extends further than I think most companies want to go, and that's why they hire me.
And you're making their house a home. You know, having that pool, especially here in Central Florida, we love to be outdoors, and you're taking their pool to the next level. I mean, I look over here, and he was like, my wife has to have this like custom-made bowl of all things, and here you are, you did it. We have the Poseidon. How did like these design elements all come together?
I have no idea. As I go,
well, you make it look easy.
Yeah, it's like music. When I do music, like I start off, I have no idea the next song. I have no idea anything. And when we come to a swimming pool and we're like trying to figure it out, it all just kind of comes together and just becomes a thing and rolls out, and it's amazing.
Absolutely. And you really hold their hand throughout the process. And this isn't like you're working on, 50 pools at a time. You're literally working on one pool at a time. Why is that?
I work with one pool so that I'm not making mistakes. When I'm working with one thing, I'm able to be dedicated to it just it has my full focus, my full attention. And so I give every customer my full attention. And then when I'm done with them, the next customer gets my full attention.
That's awesome. And I like that because especially when you're trusting someone to come in and resurface your pool and really, I mean, even just the details of the different tiles and the textures, you really want to they want to make the right choice. You want to make the right choice. You really put in your effort to do that. And it's so evident.
Yep, I hear horror stories all the time of we thought this guy was coming out, he didn't come out, somebody else came out, they're making mistakes. I make sure not to do any of that. That doesn't happen with me.
You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
And your reviews, your recommendations that speak for yourself. I mean, your clients absolutely love you. Last year on Best of Central Florida, we visited pretty much like it felt like a construction site. Yeah. What do you say we go and check out how far that pool's come?
Heck yeah.
All right, let's go. So a little bit of changing the scenery for you. This pool that we're at right now is super fantastic because it didn't look like this the last time we were here. It's literally a night and day difference. Matt, and we have a special guest with us, Nathan, your son, and you two actually worked on this pool together. How was that?
It was fun. We played music, we were sweating because it was hot.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but we had a good time and it's just so beautiful.
Absolutely, and you have fun while you work and you're just so passionate about it between, fun, the passion, and the music. We've got to talk about the music. Tell me a little bit about your music.
Well, I'm just doing my thing, trying to create something new and different in this area, and I'm having fun doing it, and it's just like my swimming pools. We don't know what's gonna happen, and it just kind of unravels itself and unrolls itself, winds up being beautiful, and my customers love my music, and my customers love my pools, and I love my customers.
I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. They kind of get like their own music video, like the way between, I mean, your social media presence is just totally strong. If you haven't checked out his social media, do yourself a favor and check it out because it is really cool. I mean, just the whole vibe, you're having fun, it's Florida, you're making pools. It doesn't get much better than this.
Nope, it doesn't. I love my life.
Absolutely, and your customers certainly love you. I mean, both houses we've been to, just your customers, it's like a bond that is just truly, truly extraordinary to see, and they're more than just your customers or your friends.
Yeah. Hey, GT.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for trusting me and for allowing me to do this work on your pool. You're one of the coolest. This is GT, one of the coolest guys I know.
Yeah, thanks for letting us in your house.
Absolutely, yeah. Glad to have you guys in. We've really enjoyed the pool this year, and it was great watching you build this pool.
Thank you.
You were out here smiling, laughing, and just enjoying yourself with your son.
Thank you.
And it was just great to watch.
He told me that he likes listening to my music, and I really appreciate that. And he plays drums, and we're looking forward to doing a little thing where he collabs, plays some drums to my music. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pretty
Look
cool.
forward to that.
Drums, music, and pools, it all goes together.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, Nathan, what do you got to say?
Well, I mean, I admire my dad for whenever he works because of his just business mentality, how much he pushes himself out there, even though we're sweating, even though I want to give up. I'm looking to my dad, I'm cleaning through everything, and then he's just sitting there smiling, listening to his music, grouting, and I'm like, how do you do this, man? Wow. And then he's like, you just got to get it done in life. And I really admire him for that. I respect his personality so much, and that's why I love him so much, and that's why I look up to him. So. And
he helps me with my music.
Wow. Okay,
I bounce it off of him.
Listen, you guys really do it all. Quite the impressive family, and again, your pools speak for themselves. And I know when I get my pool, I know who I'm calling. Do yourself a favor and check out Pristine Pools, and we'll be right back with People's Choice after this short break.
It is getting hot outside. Thankfully, in my house,
Our house.
Oh, yeah.
It's our house. It's not just
I
yours,
always forget.
buddy.
In our house, it is
Yes.
not hot because Old Ash connected us with Duquesne. Our house feels amazing right now. It was hot before.
And now it's cool.
Now it's
because
cool.
I
But
like it cool.
But I think it's a little bit too cool because you do a lot of things that you're not supposed to do. Here are the do's and don'ts of your AC unit. Do not leave the air conditioner running at a very low temperature all day and night for you.
Yeah.
It's recommended that you leave the temperature between 76 and 78. I'm laughing
that's
because
hot.
you
That's
never
hot.
leave it at 76
I
or
do
78. I
not.
wake up in the middle of the night and I turn it up to where I hope you will forget the next morning to turn it back
I
down.
can feel it. So if that does happen, and let's say it's 78 in your house and you want to turn it down, don't do it drastically to cool the home faster. So if it's like a 78, don't turn it to 60 like I might do. The perfect temperature for your house is usually between 72 to 74. That's where I like it.
Or if it's at 72 and you're just angry, you turn it down to like 60.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable to me. But also, don't stop the regular maintenance. You have to make sure you properly maintain your air conditioning, change the filter every 3 months, or even call over a technician to check it out maybe once a year to make sure that the drainage is good, the gas levels, and all the components with your system are set for the long haul.
And don't obstruct the unit itself. So don't put your pickleball bag there, to just leave it. So literally let the unit be. Don't put any kind of like thing that might be in the garage or decorations or anything of that nature inside of the unit.
What if I'm like hiding from you to drink a beer in the garage or something,
well,
and I stand right there? Does that count?
Don't sit down like right in front of the unit. Do it somewhere else.
And leaving doors open as well. I can't blame her for this one. We know not to leave the outside doors open. We get that. But ACs are designed to cool individual rooms in your home, so you want to close the doors in each room, and that's going to really affect positively your efficiency.
Perfect. So I'll be inside, you be outside.
I love it. And speaking of efficiency, remember that the Duquesne Links inverter heat pump is the right choice for you with quick link inverter technology, and it's incredibly quiet with its feature of Quiet Link. To learn more about Duquesne, like we did, visit the website on the screen or visit them on Facebook today. Thank you, Duquesne.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. If you've been threatened by the IRS and are feeling scared, call me now or visit youhavepower.com.
Here we are with Thomas Fleischl, Fleischl Financial Associates. Welcome. Good to see you, by the way. You're releasing a book. Tell me about the book, Tom.
Well, the book is all about helping people live their life more intentionally and really focused on the things in their life that really matter, things that they can't delegate. Like your time with your family, your health, your career, your hobbies. So we want people to live life more designed, focused on things that they can't delegate. And then there's other things you can delegate, like investments, your tax situation, estate planning, insurance issues, things like that. But we want people to be more focused on really the things that are most important in life.
Tom, so what do you mean by living your financial life by design?
Living your financial life by design, there are two parts to that. The first part of that is having an intentional financial strategy in place so that you can have clarity and confidence for life and not have to worry so much about the future. The second part of living your financial life by design is now that you have that financial strategy in place, it frees you up so that you can now have the time and the bandwidth to focus on the more important things in your life that really matter, the things that you cannot delegate, like time with your family, your health, your career, your hobbies. The things you can delegate are, again, managing your investments, your tax situation, your estate planning, how all those things fit together, and working with a financial team like us to help do that.
Who should order this book?
Anybody that we feel like has reached something we call the ceiling of complexity. Complexity can come from many things, making more money, complicating your taxes. People that need to read the book are those that don't have a coordinated financial strategy that oversees their financial affairs, and they don't know where to look or how to find the right people, the trusted team to help them put all that together. So the book displays all of that and how to go through that journey and that process.
Clarity and confidence for life. It's their motto around here. It could be your motto as well. Order your book today. Tom, good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Best of Central Florida, People's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the show. So you want to install a pool, but you've heard all of these rumors lately that getting a pool is going to take a year, 2 years. They're going to run off with your money, and you're going to have to fight with them every step of the way to have that pool installed. Because since the whole construction boom over the last couple years, we've all heard that rumor. We have. Is that rumor true? I think it might be with some companies. I don't think it is with Aquascapes Pools and Spas. David Martineau's here. Dave, how are you, buddy? Good to see you.
I'm good. How are you doing this morning?
You've heard these rumors as well.
Well, we've seen it. There's two companies that I will not name that you can Google that did fold.
Yeah.
We had as much as 211 pools open holes that other companies
What?
had. Yes, companies.
211 that they did the digging, and that's it.
Correct.
Oh my God.
So various stages. Some got a shell, some got half a deck. It's been a challenge.
Mike
We haven't been the one to go behind all of them, but there's a lot of empty holes.
Mike Newberry joins me as well. You've built a lot of houses, and I think you actually experienced this problem with your business. You were hiring pool companies, and they were doing nothing, or you had to chase them constantly. Nothing more frustrating.
No, that is so true, and that is why, Aquascapes, David, we're so happy, so blessed to have him on board with us to build our pools. And I got to tell you that David caters to the builders. If other builders out there are needing a pool builder or whatever, this is the guy to call because he pays attention. And when you're a custom builder and you're building a pool along with the house, they have to go hand in hand. They're permitted separately, but the CO is concurrent with each other. And if that doesn't happen, guess what? It's the builder's fault.
Yeah.
It's always the builder's fault.
Of course.
And so I am, Newberry is very particular on pool, especially when it comes to pool builders, and it doesn't get any better with David, and our styles are the same. We just get along. And he's a man of his word. When he says he's going to be there, he's there.
So I'm watching at home. I know I want to install a pool. I know I want it to have water, and I know I want it to have probably some rocks around it or something, but that's it. I don't build pools for a living. You can really help guide me through that design process.
100%. I think you saw the program we use. We use a VIP suite, Justin. We design live, 3D in color. Begins a black and white print, takes about 90 minutes, but we design the whole pool live 3D. You can rotate the pool, go through your money shot typically, which is sliding glass doors. Once the model's built, you can say, David, move it 2 foot left, move it 2 foot right, but it's to the millimeter, and it's in live full color. We've never dug a hole or put a pool in the ground, and they're like, oh, I thought it would be smaller, I thought it would be lighter or darker.
Yeah.
We take a lot of time to do it right.
And they've seen it. They've almost seen it right there on the screen before. They know what they're going to get. And I don't want you making any commitments here or anything, but time has been something I've been getting complaints about a lot. It's taking too long to put my pool in. It's taken 1.5 years. I'm having to call this guy constantly to get my pool installed. I know it's not like that with you, but what are some reasonable expectations of time?
Depending on the municipality zoning, where we have to go to zoning and permitting, it could be 6 weeks in permitting. Used to be, I could go in Justin at 8:30 in Orange County with my package, leave at 9:30 with a stamp.
Really?
Yeah, then COVID came. And it all became thumb drives, internet, and a lot of them, they've all learned now that thumb drives and internet are better. So you submit, it could be 4, it could be 6 weeks. During that time, we address the HOA. We want those to coincide. Winter Garden, one municipality, will not take my permit package until the HOA has approved the pool. So there's a 45-day wait to get into engineering and permitting. Build time, 3 to 4 months. Once we get there, but it could be 60 days before we're in the ground.
That's way less than I thought, honestly. If I were going to get a pool installed right now, I would think it's going to take 1 year, because that's just what I've been told. But you've run a great business for many, many years, and I think you kind of figured it out in a lot of ways.
Thank you. Larger projects will take longer. Let me
of
caution
course,
you there.
like this one.
Something like for you might take a bit longer.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it
when you have 2-story grottos and waterfalls and lazy rivers, you're
our pools typically take a little longer.
I've seen your houses. I've seen this man's houses. Together, collaboratively, easy for me to say what you've done with some of these projects, seeing your unbelievable master craftsmanship, and then your pools, they come together. They really, really do mold well together. I love seeing you guys form this partnership. Always a pleasure. David, Mike, let's do this again soon. I want to come like to do the show on the road again at one of these pools, too. That's a good idea. I won't put my bathing suit on.
I'd like to share with the realtor program.
Okay.
If there's realtors out that want us to build their
go
pools,
ahead.
forward is the information. We pay up to 3%. Totally legal. It's a referral. We're not on the HUD. I'm a licensed realtor too. We're not on the HUD. We pay a 3% commission. You send me a $150,000 pool. It could be $4,500 to you. You don't drive them, you don't close them, you don't show homes.
Really?
That's how we work, because I would be designing that pool, not a designer, so I have the luxury or the affordability to pay a high referral fee.
Did you hear that, real estate agents? Wow. We've never had an offer like that.
Did you offer that in our camp?
Yeah.
No.
What does Mike get? No, I'm just kidding. What does Mike get out of this deal? Awesome. Great to see you, as always. See you guys very soon, okay? Look, if you're looking to get a pool, I think that you got to check these guys out. They do a great job. I know they do a great job because all their customers are happy.
The Best of Central Florida, Justin's Choice, is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Excellent job as always. And look, I'll be your co-host anytime.
Oh,
would that make you feel better?
That would.
All right. Yeah. But at least I was thinking about you this morning.
Yeah, it's cute. That's sweet.
You did a great job today.
Thank you, I
And
know.
I thought you were going to jump in that pool, honestly. I
know, I really wanted to.
Did you want to jump in?
Yeah,
or no?
we definitely hung out after. So
What do you mean?
it's kind of hard not to.
What do you mean?
We just like all chilled
Oh,
by
like
the pool.
swam laps or something?
No.
What, I don't understand.
You
what
weren't
are
there,
you
so you don't get to know.
Well, I think you like to go on the road sometimes,
I
and I thought it
do.
would be a lot of fun for you to go.
Yeah, it was. I had a party without you, so
You can have a party
co-host.
without me anytime, and I will be your co-host anytime. Excellent job,
Beautiful.
Makaila Nichols, as always.
Thanks, Justin Clark.
To our amazing crew here, you never cease to blow me away with what a great job you do. Thank you, and most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more Best of Central Florida. Hurricane season can be very scary, especially if you have a roof that is old or leaky. What should you do about it? You should call my good friends at Universal Roof and Contracting. Justin's here. Corey is here. It is a scary time. The roof, most important part of your house, probably. What should I be looking for to know it's time to call you?
Look for those small symptoms that you see from the ground level. I always want to tell people, be courteous, be careful, don't get on your roof if you're uncomfortable. That's what we're there to do. But from the ground level, you can see things on the edge of your roof lifting up. You can see granules piling up on your yard, your driveway, sidewalks. Those are all telltale signs that you need to have your roof looked at, especially coming up and knocking on the door of hurricane season.
And this is a free inspection. QR code on the screen right now, or call the phone number on the screen. I'll have the boys come out and see you right away. The inspection process is done differently at Universal Roof and Contracting, Corey.
Yeah, it's up close and personal. I mean, we come to the house. We're not doing satellite estimates. We are doing perimeter walks. We're getting in the attic. We're getting on the roof. Most importantly, we're sitting at your kitchen table with you, and we're figuring out what the next right step for you is, and it's free. It's free for us to do that. And so if it's been a while and you haven't had anybody on your roof, that's a great reason to call.
And I think 31 years of proof is somewhat in the pudding. You've been around 31 years, just a great company. The culture at Universal Roof and Contracting, also different.
It's entirely different. It's why we retain talent for multiple years, 4, 5, 6. We have some people that have been working for us for 12 years in the same industry. So yeah, it's trained from the very tip of the spear on how we want to approach the community with that forward-facing, genuine care for a homeowner. We're not there to just sling services and sales. We want to make sure we're there to help.
And a big thank you from me and my family, of course. You did our roof and did a wonderful job, and it wasn't an easy process on my roof either. We had some insurance claims, some issues we had to go through. You helped me every single step of the way, so I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
And they can do the same thing for you today. QR code is right here. I will connect you with Justin and Corey immediately. They will come to your house, see what's going on with your roof. Call Universal Roof and Contracting today.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.